Nicole!
Sam!
Hello!
Hi!
Take two.
Take two. We're shopping our shop today. And we're shopping our bananas. Machines.
So,
Machine edition.
we sell Berninas.
We sell
Shocking.
Berninas. Yeah, I know. It's hot news.
Hot off the press. And we thought it was about time we made another Bernina video.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. So we're going to show you our top 3 favorite things about what sets Bernina apart from all the other brands.
We're just skimming the waves here today.
The mother brands.
We're going to come up with some more videos here that get more specific. And if you want to comment, if you have a preference of what that is, we'd certainly love to know. But just tops of the waves today.
Yeah. So 3 things that we're going to talk about. The 3 things we're going to talk about, I will go. I'm not going to list them off yet. You just have to hear them. So, so here's the first thing. First thing is front-loading bobbin.
Let's get close to some of these things.
Yeah, use the fancy equipment you got there.
Well, you got to take the slide-off table off of the...
No, I don't want to do that because I want to show that you can see the bobbin from the table.
Let's get...
So even though it is front-loading, I can still access and see what my hand is doing with this nifty little window right here in my table. So the reason why that is important is because sometimes you might be sewing. I don't know if you've ever had this experience, but sometimes you might be sewing and then you run out of bobbin. And when that happens, you don't want to take out your whole entire project. And in Bernina land, you don't have to. So the fact that it's a front-loading bobbin means that you can take the bobbin out and replace it. You can wind it up here with a separate motor while your machine is sewing, or while your machine is waiting for you to wind this bobbin. And then you can pop this bobbin back in. So my fabric is up here and nothing has changed with my sewing circumstances. And I just, there's a thread cutter there. I cut the thread and close the door and we're ready to sew again. That's pretty great.
It's pretty crazy.
Pretty great. So, no interruption to your project. Took like 10 seconds to do all of that. If you have a preloaded bobbin already in your Barbie case. See this cute little thing? We call it the Barbie case. It's the Barbie closet. So in your Barbie closet, you're going to have your bobbins right here. And they are made to fit just so precisely in this thing. And also you'll notice these are extra large bobbins. So another thing about Bernina is that these bobbins are 70% larger than the rest of the bobbins on the market. So yeah, so you don't have to do as much changing of your bobbin as you would in other brands, which is great. Or as you might be used to if you're switching over. You're just going to be really like, wow, I can't believe how infrequently I have to do this. And then, look how nice that is. It just stows in there. So when I'm getting the bobbin, I can go like this, and it just rolls forward. And when I'm putting it in, it pops in.
That's pretty crazy.
Swiss engineering. They think of everything. Okay. Do you want me to take this thing off?
Number 2. Are you on to number 2?
Or
did I interrupt? It's 1.5?
Yeah.
Okay, 1.5.
Okay, so this table does come with the machine, so the free arm is able to be exposed and used. You also can see your bobbin a little bit more clearly, and in case you need to. And then the bobbin comes out with this nice little push button here, push button release.
Hold on. Gotta do that again. One more time for the camera.
How easy that is?
Snappy.
Yeah, it's snappy.
Spiffy.
Oh, also
I was
look.
saying 2 words at one time. Sniffy.
Sniffy.
Okay.
Do you see how this doesn't fall out?
Oh yeah, the bobbin from the case.
Yeah, isn't that great?
It's wonderful.
It comes out easily, but it doesn't doesn't fall out.
And I'd like to point out, it only goes in one way.
Only goes in one way. Yep.
So I can't mess it up.
You don't have to memorize some weird. You
Is
have
it
to play.
P or a B?
Right. You have to, or a G. You don't have to do any mind tricks with yourself to remember. It's just one way. There's only one way. Won't even fit in there the wrong way. Okay. And then again, thread cutting happens right here. And that's it. Close the door and we're done. Okay, the other thing that I'll show you is...
number 2. Are we on to number 2 yet?
We're on number 2.
Yes.
This is the dual feed.
Oh.
So this little mechanism right here... Oops, I kind of have this on and off the table here.
Perfect.
This mechanism right here slips into the foot. It's an integrated system that allows you to push the fabric through on the top layer at the same speed that you're going on the bottom layer. So just like you would use a walking foot, this is an integrated walking foot. So it does all of the work for you in a variety of feet. That's kind of the important piece of the puzzle. And so I'm going to show you, and I'm going to illustrate this for you why this is significant. Using a walking foot is kind of a pain in the butt to get it on. We all know that. It's also difficult to see through it. So it's kind of just a tough foot to manage. It's big and honking, and it's just kind of taking up a lot of visual space in your sewing area. And so what's really great is that we can use the dual feed with your normal everyday feet, which are designed to be doing the job that you're doing, whatever that is. So for example, your machine will come with a variety of other feet. Gosh, I wish I had a nicer manicure for this up close situation. This is the 4D.
4D. So that's a zipper foot.
Yep, this is a zipper foot. So there on the bottom you see this channel right there. The channel is where the dual feed foot is going to go. And just bear with me with this illustration. When you sew a zipper, you are generally sewing 3 layers of fabric together. Sometimes just 2, but a lot of times it's 3 layers of fabric, right? So I have had this experience a number of times where I've been making a zipper pouch or something like that, and I get to the end and my top layer of fabric is longer than my bottom layer of fabric. The reason for that is that your feed dogs cannot grab the top layer of fabric, and so the bottom layer of fabric is moving through faster than your top layer. So in this case, while I'm installing a zipper, I can use my dual feed, and now the top layer of fabric is moving through at the same speed as the bottom layer of fabric, which is amazing. So I say all of that to illustrate that the machine comes with a variety and has options for adding on a variety of different dual feed feet, so that you can do whatever the specific thing is that you're doing with dual feed. Like edge stitching, for example. I use the 10D foot a lot. Oh, I brought one down. The 10D foot has a guide. I'm going to pull it out of this package. Has a guide on it right here.
Mm-hmm.
And the guide sits right on the fold of your fabric, so that as you're sewing, you can have the edge of your fold right up against this little guide here. And your needle can be just in, so you can have a perfect, professional looking 1/8 of an inch seam going on there.
Perfect.
It's great. And then it's doing dual feed at the same time.
And then you're going to pop that conveniently right into the Barbie box right there, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, I can just pop that right in there. Yeah. See that? Isn't that cute? Woo!
Nice and organized.
Always be cute. Okay, third thing.
We're on to number 3.
Number 3, we're still on, it's related.
So 2.5/3.
Well, it's my third point, but it is related. These feet, you see how well made these feet are?
Oh, let me come in for a close-up again.
Also, you'll notice they're all metal. They're pretty hefty. And they also has very few seams. So these feet were designed to do very specific things and also to give you the flexibility of different types of use for different types of projects. So what's great about that, and something to note is that, something to note is that this machine is a very heavy machine that has metal parts and was designed to be able to go through leather, jeans, silk, so a wide variety of different types of fabrics. The way that we accomplish that is by having a foot that can match the power and pressure and nuance that this machine can accomplish. And the way that it can accomplish that is by having a really powerful system that has the basis of basically all of this is metal on the inside of here. So since the inside of the machine is all metal, then it would stand to reason that you would want a foot that matches that so that you can accomplish those things well while trying to do something specific. So this edge stitch foot is an all metal foot. It's going to match the power and nuance that this machine is capable of doing on the inside with the foot.
You want good weight in this situation for the machine.
Yeah.
You want it to be a little heavier so it's going to stay in place.
Correct. Yep. And I keep saying nuance because I think something to remember is that if you're doing lighter weight fabric, your ability to slow down and speed up and do curves and be really precise is directly relational to the power of the machine. A machine that doesn't have very much power is just going to be not capable of doing finer things the same way that it's not capable of doing heavy things. So anyway, those two things are related. So
well, great.
This is my banana.
It's got a sticker on it, a Finch sticker.
This is actually my banana. That's how we know, because it's got the Finch sticker on it.
Well, thank you, Nicole, for doing a lovely show and tell.
Thank you. Thanks. And be sure to ask us questions.
Shopping our machine.
Yeah. And
shopping
comments.
our shop.
Or just come by.
Yes, that too. Okay, bye.
Bye.